fell in love with you first time I looked into in their eyes. 'Cause you got the cutest little sweet way of flirting with them, their eyes. They make me feel happy, they make me blue. No, so I'm falling, going in a big way for sweet little you. My heart is sharp and it sure started something with those eyes. Hey, watch out if you whine. Little brown eyes, they stumble, they crumble. Gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble.
Welcome to Jazz on My Mind. I'm Richard Blackwell. And today we're broadcasting from the Tom Bradley Youth and Family Center, located at 5213 West Pico Boulevard in Los Angeles. And the beautiful voice you just heard was from the one and only, you've heard it here before on Jazz on My Mind, Sara Baldwin. Sara, welcome back to Jazz on My Mind.
Thank you so much, Richard.
And who's the gentleman that you brought with you today?
Well, his name is Marlo Henderson.
Marlo, welcome to Jazz on My Mind.
Thank you so much, Richard.
All right. Sara, you sounded good. You sounded wonderful as ever. It's good to see you. How's everything been going?
Hey, it's going. I'm alive.
There you go. And Marlo, once again, welcome to Jazz on My Mind.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
I know Sara brought you along because of your musical career and who you are in the music industry. And let me let Jazz on My Mind know that Mr. Marlo Henderson is a wonderful musician, a supreme guitarist, and a producer, songwriter, you name it, this young man has done it in the industry. Now, Marlo, you've worked with Minnie Riperton, the Jacksons. Give us a list of some of the other people that you've worked with.
Well, records of Jackson 5, Michael Jackson, it escapes me, Smokey Robinson,
Wow.
Earth, Wind and Fire, Phyllis Hyman, and then some of the jazz people, Alice Coltrane,
Okay.
Pharoah Sanders,
Wow. There
Eddie
you go.
Henderson,
Yeah. Heavy.
yeah, Alfonso Mouzon.
Wow. And the list goes on.
It goes on and goes on.
So
One day at a time.
Now, I know that I listen to your music that you have currently, and the stuff that you have out is absolutely wonderful. It's
Wonderful.
In fact, you and I were talking the other day, and I think you've come up with a name for your CD, and it's going to be called
Reflections.
And Reflections. Now, we can go to your website. If someone went to...
You can go to my page,
Okay.
my space page,
Okay.
and that's the first song in the list.
So the Jazz on My Mind listeners or viewers can sample your music right now by going to Marlo Henderson's MySpace.
Right, it's actually myspace.com/m5music.com.
Okay. And Reflections is an incredible song.
Oh, thank you.
So is Machine Gun, which I understand is a tribute to Jimi Hendrix.
It is.
Beautiful song. I mean, it's done with the Jimi Hendrix style. You're not just a jazz player. You do hip-hop. You do rock.
Well, it's all music.
Yes.
It's all music and it's all here, and I want to embrace everything that there is.
Well, if you listen to Marlo's music, you can tell that he's definitely accomplished that goal. Now tell me, how did you and Sara get a chance to meet each other? How did that meeting come about?
We met through a friend, Larry Green, who's a great jazz singer.
Yes.
He called me on the phone and put me together with Sara. I don't remember why or what it was, but that's how we met.
I was looking for something. I think it was a camera. And he gave me some directions.
Isn't that beautiful? So from that meeting has come this wonderful union.
Well, we found out about what we, I had never seen him before. So.
And I know when you found out who he was, you were
He
about
sent me to his website, and I said, okay, we can do this. This is good.
Now, Marlo, I called you a guitarist supreme because when you listen to Marlo's music, I'm telling you, you could play the guitar.
Thank you.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Alamogordo, New Mexico.
Okay.
Which is 91 miles north of El Paso, Texas.
What made you pick up a guitar?
It was just a natural thing. Originally, I was a saxophone player. I liked the guitar. I kind of went in that direction. Plus, it was cool. You can swagger more with the guitar than you can with the saxophone.
So how long have you been playing that? When did you first begin? It's been a while. Man.
It's over 50 years.
That's incredible.
Because I started taking saxophone at 7 years old. In school. And I picked up guitar probably 12, 13. So they went along together for a while. And then stopped being saxophone and just guitar.
Now, when we speak of jazz, who were some of the people that influenced your guitar playing as a guitar musician? Was there any jazz musicians who influenced you?
Well, Miles, Eddie Harris.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Compared to what?
Yeah. Sonny Rollins.
Oh, great saxophone player.
Can you believe that?
Yes.
Just a lot of people. My jazz experience while I was playing rock and roll, because I'm more of a rock and roll player. When everybody was doing doo-wop, I was in the rock and roll scene.
Okay.
And there were guys in Buddy Miles' band who were all jazz musicians. So I call it we used to have a clinic of Midwestern jazz clinic, and what we did was play all the tunes. And we learned all the tunes in every key. So all the guys at that time, a lot of the guys were from Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay.
And we would just study on the road. We would study jazz. So.
Omaha. I mean, that name hits me. That city. I know another friend of ours, Wally Ali.
Wally Ali, yeah.
Who I was with yesterday. We spent some time together yesterday.
Lovely guy.
Wonderful musician as well.
You mentioned while you guys were on the road working, you would have jazz workshops that you.
All the time, from room to room.
That's fabulous.
Yeah.
I know that you have produced a lot of singers. I'm running into them all the time.
And some of those people that you
all there's singers that I know that he's worked with, but also he's a studio musician. That's what I'm hearing. If I mention your name to some other musician, they said that you really know your way around the studio.
Well, that's great. That's a great compliment. Well, that was a job.
Good job.
And the better you are, the better the job is. So mainly the 70s, 80s, I got into that and did as much as I could do.
Who are some of the people you have produced?
Well, I actually co-produced some stuff with Minnie.
Great, beautiful friend of ours.
There's a group called Maxine that was probably one of the first adult contemporary groups in the 70s. We were before Shaka Khan and a lot of those people. I was a co-producer and founding member of that group, which we're doing a reunion album now. After 30 years.
Yes.
There are local people around. There's a lady by the name of Liz Oliveira. She's a Mexican girl. Great singer that I'm working on now. And people, you'll hear about her soon. And so that'll do it for now.
So you've got a long list of, you've been in the industry, you've influenced a lot of people with your music and your musical talent.
And that's great. That's a blessing. It's a great accolade,
Have you and Sara Baldwin ever had the pleasure to work?
Not yet, but soon.
You guys are possibly collaborating, talk about collaborating.
Let's do that.
We really should do that.
That would be wonderful. And I mean, Jazz on My Mind would love to present whatever you two happen to work on together, because with her beautiful voice and your guitar playing, I mean, it would sound like a perfect combination to me.
So Reflection's going to be out when?
That's going to be in May, about the middle of May. I released that. And I brought you guys
and we've got that copy.
Brought you a rough copy. Now, a couple of songs are they're not going to make the cut. So it's 14 now. It'll end up being either 12 or 11.
Okay.
But just give you guys some kind of a preview.